Gen Z is lazy, but not for the reasons that most people would assume. Older generations typically say that Gen Z is too lazy to work, and they try to hit you with that old head line saying, hey, back in my day, life was 10 times harder to make a living. And I'm like, bro, I don't care. Put my fries in the bag. So just because of that, I decided to break down 3 reasons why it's reasonable for Gen Z to be lazy. Reason 1, the age of work has changed. Hey man, back in the day, you can work your little 9 to 5 and silently be successful. You feel me? Grind every day, sweat your ass off, and retire when you're 60. To kick you out, we don't need you no more. But if you do that in the economy that we live in now, I'ma keep it a buck, you're gonna look like a bozo because we literally have technology. People are becoming famous just off turning on their laptop. Like, bro, we have 15-year-olds saying that they're going to move to Dubai.
While you are getting drunk and going to parties, I'm actually working on my businesses. In a couple of months, when you're gonna see me in Dubai and living my dream life, you're just gonna call me lucky and hate.
Like, my nigga, you didn't even finish school yet. Like, we do not live in an era where people want to slave their jobs for like 30 to 40 years and then just retire. So in a sense, you could say that Gen Z is physically lazy because, hey, I'm gonna be honest, most of these niggas scrawny out here, but mentally, hell nah, because we out here making huge changes in our life so we don't have to work 2 to 3 jobs no more. And I'm not saying that every Gen Z victim is an entrepreneur. Like, hey, there's some people out here that's just not their field. But I would say that most of us are aspiring entrepreneurs at least. It's either you got drop shipping, somebody's trying to make a clothing brand. We just becoming more creative and trying to cook shit up, you feel me? We don't have to slave. And that leads into my second reason. Most millennials and Gen X's don't even realize that working a 9 to 5 in this day and age could have you barely affording an apartment, my nigga. And at that, if you do have an apartment, bro, I know damn well you're living paycheck to paycheck. And some people in our day and age are starting to realize and really calculate it and be like, yo, so if I slave these jobs every day, I'm basically shooting myself in the head.
But this is my first job, like my first 9 to 5 job after college, and I'm in person and I'm commuting in the city and it takes me fucking forever to get there. There's no way I'm gonna be able to afford living in the city right now, so that's off the table. Like, fucking duh, if I was able to walk to work and it'd be fine, but I'm not. So it literally takes me, like, I leave here, like, I get on the train at 7:30 and I don't get home till like 6:15 earliest, and then like I don't have time to do anything. I want to shower, eat my dinner, and go to sleep. I don't have time or energy to cook my dinner either. Like, I don't have energy to work out. Like, that's out the window. Like,
of course, most Gen Z niggas are going to be lazy after realizing that, because it's like, damn, most of them feel like there's no hope after that. You know, they hit their little complacent era, I call it. You feel me? And it's not really that they don't want to do nothing. It's just like what to do next. You feel me? So it's like, from the outside looking in, we look lazy, but you feel me? We trying to cook up still. Going back to my first point, we mentally making changes now. It's not about that physical slave your body every day no more. We don't do that. And comparing this to the millennial generation, y'all were making more money than us. That's the crazy thing. But y'all be the main one talking about something. Hey, back in my day, I had to work 10 times harder, bro. In the Great Recession, y'all niggas was eating good. I'm talking good meals, not that Mickey D's. Y'all was eating great. And leading to my third reason of why most people say Gen Z is lazy, I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of like an opinion, but it's really because older generations always say, hey man, if I had what you guys had today, I will be a genius. And I look side to side like, nigga, no you would not, because you're right here right now. What's stopping you from becoming a genius right now? You should be learning everything we doing. Like, you literally should have been thought of something to take over. So keep in mind, most of our generation is probably between 18 and 19. I think I'm getting the ages correct. If I'm not, I'll put it on the screen. Most of us are trying to figure out our way. It's like we're a puzzle and we trying to put all the pieces together. So from y'all older generations dick riding, it's not helping at all. It just don't help. Yes, you could say we're some people is lazy, you know, some people are probably not working, but in y'all generations, you had the same type of people. It was probably 10 times even worse. Because when I see a homeless nigga on the street, he's not our age. That nigga probably 63. And what generation does that come from? This is where I'm gonna end this off with. For the other generations that's fiending on everyone else, relax. And relax on Gen Alpha too. They just trying to come up. Even though their brain is gonna be rotted, they just trying to come up too. You feel me? Just let everybody live their life and let them make what they want to make out of their life. You feel me? We don't need you. We don't need you fiending. Just relax. All right. And without that being said, if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy my next video on the pussification of YouTube, because hey, YouTube content is cooked.